Hey, did you hear the news about Spider-Man Homecoming 2? Nope. Well, it looks like Jake Gyllenhaal just signed on to be Mysterio. Nuh-uh. Yeah? Nuh-uh. Yeah! Nuh-uh. Well, look, if you don't believe me, just look for yourself. It's all over the internet. You know what? Fine. I will. Motherfucker comes over here, bothers me. I'm trying to read a fucking comic book. Motherfucker just comes over here, running his goddamn mouth. Motherfucker, you're right. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel once again. I'm Robert Storms. If you're finding me for the very first time, be sure to click that subscribe button. So according to the Hollywood Reporter, it looks like Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be playing Mysterio in Spider-Man Homecoming 2. And if I'm going to shoot straight with you guys, I actually thought this was a lie when people started telling me that until I actually had to go research it myself. And it does look like it's legit because Hollywood Reporter would not report on false stories. So it does look like Jake Gyllenhaal is in fact in final negotiations to play Mysterio. If you guys don't know the history of Jake Gyllenhaal, he actually danced around the idea of playing in several comic book movies before. He was actually going to take the place of Tobey Maguire in the Spider-Man 2 when Tobey Maguire got hurt, and he was actually in talk to be in DCEU's Suicide Squad. He was up to play the role of Rick Flag, and of course we know he was in negotiations, or at least it was being talked about, that Jake Gyllenhaal was going to be playing Batman after Ben Affleck steps away from the role. So obviously now that is definitely not going to happen because Disney just swallowed him up, and the people over at Warner Brothers has to be absolutely fucking pissed. What are you talking about, Greg? Signed with Disney? Mysterio? You mean that goofy ass son of a bitch with a fucking fishbowl for a head? He was in negotiations to play Batman. Batman! There's nothing you can do about it? Well, thanks for fucking nothing, Greg! I mean, come on. You kind of got to feel for them at this point, right? I mean, they were so close. I mean, everybody was reporting on Jake Gyllenhaal taking up that role as Batman, and then out of nowhere, he gets cast as the villain in Spider-Man Homecoming 2. That's fucking crazy. But really, like, on the bright side of things, for Marvel anyway, and Sony, at least they're getting a high-quality actor to be in their movie. I mean, they're really knocking it out of the park with their villains over there in the Spider-Man universe, because we have Michael Keaton as the Vulture, who we also found out that he is also coming back in Spider-Man Homecoming 2 to reprise his role, as well as Jake Gyllenhaal possibly being Mysterio in that movie. So it looks like they might be building up to a Sinister Six movie because they're slowly putting the pieces together over there. Now that does bother me a little bit, not because I don't want to see Sinister Six, because I do. But there was also rumors that Sony wanted to do a Sinister Six standalone movie. And those standalone movies like Venom are not going to be connected to the MCU. So is the Sinister Six movie not going to happen now? Are they just going to incorporate the Sinister Six in the Spider-Man movie? I don't know. But look, guys, on the bright side, Jake Gyllenhaal, fantastic actor. Really just great overall solid actor. He loses himself in every role, and I can't wait to see him play Mysterio. I'm not a big Mysterio fan myself. I like the character. I think his character design is fantastic, but he was never one of those villains like, oh my god, I gotta see Mysterio in the movie. In fact, I actually think he's more interesting in the Ultimate Universe, and I hope they pull more from the Ultimate Universe rather than the Amazing Spider-Man comic books. I mean, they can keep that design, but I want to see the Mysterio from the Ultimate Universe just because he's more layered, more interesting, and the Mysterio in the Amazing comic books just never really did it for me personally. But I want to know what you guys think. How do you feel about Jake Gyllenhaal signing up for Spider-Man Homecoming 2 as Mysterio? Do you think they're building up to a Sinister Six? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Also, guys, don't forget to hit that like button, and once again, if you're finding my channel for the very first time, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.